Hi everyone, it's Forsythia with CactiOnWhite and welcome to my channel. Well, today is the day. I'm extending and updating my cactus and succulent garden. If you're interested in seeing this, keep watching. All right, guys, so yeah, this is the day I've been planning for a few months now. Now we're at the end of spring pretty much, so it's time to do an update to the garden. So we're doing it today. I'll show you some of the supplies are over there. I'll take you over there, but before I do, look at my Hesperaloe. Look at that, those blooms. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, guys, so right now I have 20 bags of rocks. Let me focus here, which I don't think is enough, but we're gonna start there. Probably have to go back. I got my weed blocker here. I got just some soil, you know, cactus and succulent. It doesn't matter, it's going in the ground, but for the potting or the planting of the new plants to help, I got some expanded shell here. So the plants are in different locations, but I'll kind of show you here. I'm going to bring this garden out and you get to see my feet this morning, so you can see where it's curved. It's going along here. So, and this is my neighbor's bark, which I despise, but anyway, mulch. So I'm going to just open this up right about here. So it's going to open up here and then bring it down a few feet. You can see my feet. And then we're going to take that turn, because it's, if you can see, it's turning here, right? But so we're going to bring it out to about here, so you can see from where we are. So not too big of an expansion, but definitely a good one. A few more feet. And so I'm going to just really, that's the curve. I'm just going to bring it out here, if you can see, and then we're going to bring it to the driveway right here. This is in my front, so kind of gives you a visual. It's pretty wide. I had to get this approved. I have an association. Insert booze here, but I have an association, so back in 2016, 2017, I had to get this approved. So there were crepe myrtles here, which I actually love. There was boxwood hedges, like right in here. There was boxwood hedges, some crepe myrtles. So I had to draw up a plan for this garden. I had to circle from the original blueprint, landscaping blueprint, if you will, what I was going to remove, and then I had to give example photos of the types of plants that I was going to replace and put in here. So I had to get this approved to do this, but it's been in place, like I said, from 2016, 2017. I've had this garden, and I really do the bulk of the I maintain this. Obviously there's a lawn crew that comes here and they do the grass and all that, but I maintain my own garden, and I've done it, you know, since 2016. I plant new plants, I clean it, keep it de-weeded, but it's over the years, I should say, it gets harder. The plants get bigger, I'm getting older, I get stiffer, and it gets challenging every year. I got a mixture of rocks in here. Uh-oh, stepped on that guy. Sorry, guy. It's a little cute agave. I unboxed this plant, probably 2 years ago. I'd have to find the video and link it. It's gonna be pretty. It's still a seedling, but it's a gorgeous plant. But these rocks here, there's a variety of rocks here. So these were the original rocks, and then these little pebbly rocks are really from when some plants get knocked over. When plants get knocked over or the wind blows them over, they fall in here and then they're rocks. So, and then these in this family, like here, these were the ones I started adding in because I couldn't find these. So there's a mixture of rocks here, which I don't like. I'd like to remove all of them, but rocks are expensive. Those rocks over there that I showed you in the beginning, those rocks were $300 and some dollars. Yeah, so I won't be replacing all the rocks. I'm gonna top this off though, and I don't think I have enough, but I'm gonna top this off, the existing part of the garden off with the new rocks. Yeah, I had to bring those rocks home yesterday because it was too late. I waited too late to get them delivered, and that's some of my stones. But I waited too late to get them delivered, so I had to bring them myself. So I had to buy them, you know, by the bag. But they are expensive. Oh, I see a, guys, is that like that's like a wasp nest. No, that's a clay pebble. I thought that was a wasp nest. Yeah, that's a saguaro. That's my saguaro. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it just gorgeous? But anyway, so yeah, the rocks are a whole situation. But as you can see with replanting and losing plants, I have my weed blockers old from 2017, and you know, I've disturbed it. So yeah, it's time for an update here, right? And I want more plants, and that's gonna go in. I showed you some plants. Well, I showed you when I purchased some of these last weekend. So this one I'm gonna put here, maybe. This is probably gonna go here. And then I have several more, and I have a spot here, but it's close to this, so you know, I don't know, I gotta coordinate this. So they're gonna plant my plants, and I say they because I did enlist some support here because it's a lot of work. Looks small, but it's a lot of work. And again, I just don't have the energy to do it all by myself. And Tori hates this. I can't get Tori out here, so drop a comment down below if you're like Tori and you hate being out in Texas heat and moving plants and planting plants. So I'll show you again the plants that I have. So I ended up getting an Americana, so I'm going to put that there. And I have these two yellow Hesper aloes, some grass, two baby satals, and I still have one big satal here in that. So here's one of the grasses here. I've been trying to figure out where I want to put stuff so I can tell my helper. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I do have a helper that's coming, that's going to do most of this, really, to be honest. And I've kind of placed I'm thinking there, but I might put, I don't know where I want to put the Americana, in the new section, probably in the new section that I'm going to extend. And then there's one of the Opuntia, I think it's called Pink Colada. I have two of those. So this guy survived the winter, guys. Isn't that remarkable? And also, I have another one that survived. Let me show you. You probably saw it, but this survived. It's tiny. It used to be huge. That's a pup. This survived. So my helper, I'm going to get my helper to do the manual labor, really, and do the cleaning out of the plants, laying the rocks. Yeah. So I definitely need more rocks. I might have to go get them today because they had a limited number of these. So yeah, so I'm going to keep you guys updated as things move along today. Show you update pictures as things move along today. Okay, super excited, and yeah, I'll obviously show you the end result of everything. It may not be 100% completed. I got to do the lighting. I do landscape lighting for this garden, so I need to refresh the lighting. And I'll probably right here, which won't happen today, but right here, I'm going to put a crevice garden. That's going to come out to, you know, probably about right here. Let me show you, like right here. And this is going to be a crevice garden. And I'm not doing that today though, but that'll probably be next weekend or within the next week to 2 weeks. And I'll obviously share that with you guys. But yeah, so a crevice garden is going to be, when you look from here, that where you see the sign, that is going to be a wall of rocks that look like this, but standing vertical, close together, where I'm going to plant in between those, facing outward. So it's going to be super cool. So you guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this, I highly recommend you subscribe so you keep up with this update. I think it's going to be really, really nice. I love this garden. I'm going to probably go back to extend it back there, but that's going to take some time and a lot of money. So we're going to stick to the main garden, extending it first a few feet, and then we'll work on going around the side of the house. Might be next year before I get to that. Plus there's some utilities right there, so I gotta be careful there, right? With planting and stuff and digging. All right, guys, I shall return. So guys, it's so noisy out. I thought I'd do a voiceover for this part. What I'm doing here is, well, what they've done is position the plants where I want them to be. So we actually took more time than what you're seeing here to really discuss, you know, based on the growing habit of the particular plant, where it should be placed. So that's what we're doing right at this moment. And they're starting to dig the holes for each plant. Alright guys, here is the finished job. Yellow Hesper Aloe, Puntia. Looks really good. I need some more rocks like I thought I would, but it looks really good. Alright guys, I think I'm done for today. I've added some things to the garden. I've also added some edging here as well. I did this, but I'm gonna wrap it up for today. There's still more work to be done here, obviously. The crevice garden, I'm gonna get a price for that, which is, like I explained earlier, is going to be right here to close this off. So I'll be doing the crevice garden, adding more rocks to match those newer rocks there. Do a top coat of rocks and landscape lighting. And I think that'll be it. A lot of work, but productive today. I think the guys did a really, really good job. I'm very, very happy with the outcome. And I didn't have to dig the hole, so even better, right? Because it's brutal. It's very hot out here. Yeah. So I'm happy to not have to dig the holes. Howdy. All right. So I got my Satol. I got my new Americana. Yay. Some Apuntias, some variegated agaves. Yeah. What else? My false Ocotillo is right there. We staked that up. Let's see. I think that's probably it. I watered everything, actually. I've been out here tidying up and watering things, so I did that. Yeah, and and then I'll show you on the side of my garage what I've done. So I didn't have enough room in the garden for these smaller sotals, so I potted them up here and just staged them with my big ocotillo and my material cactus here. Look how big this thing has gotten, guys. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. And this guy, it got sunburned a little bit, and I had to take this arm off, but I've had this for years. It's doing well, except for that. Kind of swept up some leaves from the fall. Did some watering. Here's my big white ghost. That's humongous. So I'll show you guys that, how big that is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. I hope you enjoyed seeing the update to the garden take shape today. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'm not done. There's more to come, more work in the garden. So subscribe if you haven't done that. Turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload brand new video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.